Okay, so as far as the new stuff goes, nothing new for America helicopters. Don't know if there's anything new planes-wise. Don't know about boats. And... oh, T-82E1 for America. Let's have a quick look at this. So this is a T-32E1. It's got the T-15E2 gun. Ooh. Not sure if that's the same as the other one. Let me just have a quick look and we should be able to compare. It's the same gun. Right, so 18.18, yeah, exactly the same reload rate. Armour is the same, possibly? Question mark? I think Shinzu mentioned this the other day and said there was something different, I think, about the mantlet. Let me just have a look at the preview of this. Or something... yeah, that's right, they got rid of the machine gun port, I remember that. I made it a solid upper front plate. Basically, increasing protection if I just bring up the other one. There you go. Machine gun port is there. That's the difference. Okay. And you can't see what I'm on about. Oh, that's brilliant stuff. Yeah, this is great. Thanks, Gaijin. I mean, it's really just what I wanted. Let me just check my graphic settings, because I'm guessing that's what it is. Because it'll be set to... where is... yeah, full screen. There you go. It shouldn't be on there. It should be on that. And... hey presto. Wow. Wow. How did I know it was that? Well, it's that every time. Okay. So yeah, going back to what I was saying, T-32E1 is basically an upgraded, well, slightly modified version of the T-32 in that they've removed the machine gun port, which is sat there on the T-32 version, the standard version rather. There is a slight difference, I think, in the mantlet, possibly. That seems to be different to me. Let me just have a quick look. I may be just, making this up, or it's just been a while since I've had a look at this, so yeah, that's covered up, so I can't actually see it, but not sure. Honestly, I can't tell you without having that removed, unfortunately. It looks the same, thinking about it, I think. I'm not sure, to be honest, whether that's much different or not, as far as the overlap goes between that and that. Either way, it's still pretty damn thick, and likewise there. Okay, let me bring that back. Give me a sec. Right, sorry about this, folks. I've got to go and drop something off in the bin. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about this, folks. I'm kind of bang. I'm going to have to go AFK possibly again, because the other cat's just been cat things. Be right back. Right, now I'm back. Sorry about that. Right, so yeah, day is up. I've had a look at the T-32 already. See, is there anything else new for the German tanks? I can't see anything. Unless it's premium, maybe. Kiddies have been kiddies, but we do have new stuff for the Germans as far as helicopters go. Well, that's a Huey. That's an Alouette. Machine guns and snaps. Well, snaps, 2mm penetration, and 4 SS11s. Yeah. I may need to relog actually for this because I've just noticed something I've not got. Or did I? Yeah, there's no. I've not had the content partner thing added to my account from what I can tell, because otherwise I should have all of this already, and the shit ton of golden eagles, which I don't have either. That's the premium. Let's have a quick look at that. 8 toes. That's it. Okay, that one I think is the one. Yeah, that's the one that people are on about. This actual visual model is wrong. At least as far as this goes. That's the Swedish version. The camera is the Swedish version of the this layout, and I believe, well, at least from what I've read on Reddit anyway. They got the MI24P and another 2 versions of the bow. With 6 hot ones. That's that. Okay. What is really interesting is that is all they've got. They've not got the cannon armament or anything else, rocket pods or anything like that. It's really weird. And that's the hot 2, and it gets 6 of those. And wait. Okay, and that's at 9.7, but I guess 8 shots with toes. Okay. And that's a 9. These are all at 9.7. Right. I mean, what's the point, basically? Why even have the 9.7 bat rating for helicopters? It's just weird. Gaijin. A new aircraft for the Germans. Yes, there's that, which I still haven't got yet, though. And the Ju-288, from what I read. Or is that a bow? No, it's a plane. Let's have a look. Oh, everyone's getting excited now. Oh, it's a premium bomber. So is that player made, possibly, TM? Defensive armament seems to be limited. Yeah. Bomb load also appears to be quite limited. And that's 7,100 golden eagles. I'm sorry, but that's funny. Wow. For a bomber. It doesn't even get Fritz X, does it? I didn't see that there. No. Wow. Just, yeah. Wows. I'm sorry, but that's laughable. Yeah, boats. Anyone care about boats? There you go. That's boats for Germany. Boats for Russia. And no planes can made for Russia. And no new helicopters for Russia. And a new tank destroyer for Russia. I think that's everything though. Nothing new down here. What? T-72 has been in since 1.81 and they're not putting it in with this patch. Interesting. SU-57. Oh my god. The armour values. Oh, they can't even stop 50 cal. Oh, god. That was the thing. They actually made this. You know what? Yesterday I said tanks designed by Scribs. I think I was pretty spot on with that, actually. God damn it. I'm not going to say much more about that. I'm going to say, let me just have a look at the gun. Is it 57mm? I think it is, and that's at 4.0 battery. Yeah, it's dead. No wonder they didn't use that. I'm sure they didn't. That's the first I've ever seen that of that vehicle, I'm sure. Unless it's in World of Tanks. They might have that, in which case they probably copy-pasted it from that, or, you know, the fact that it was a thing. Possibly, maybe, yeah. Britain. So, any new tanks for Britain? No. So, Britain are left to rot as far as tanks go. Thanks, Gaijin. Planes. Any new planes for Britain? Don't see any. No. And boats. Those are the boats for Britain. Okay. I'm going to have a quick look at this. HMS Enterprise. N-Class Tribal Battle. G-Class Clemson. Those are destroyers. Clemson's, I think, a Lend-Lease ship. I think. I'd have to check that. That's the premium. I think that's the Canadian ship. That's the with the premium, which is the Firmo D. What's interesting to note is how these have dropped as far as the effectiveness of battle rating goes. That hasn't. Well, that's. I'm not sure about that as far as battle ratings go, thinking about it. But I think that was relatively high last time. I mean, I'm going back like a year and a half when that was top tier. Before Gaijin went, oh yeah, we're going to put destroyers in. I forgot to mention that one. Fair miles, and fair miles. Plenty of fair miles. Basically. Well, I mean, by plenty, I mean just fucking hundreds. What else have we got? Vospers. Clemson. Let's have a look. Well, that's a British QF gun at least. 3-inch naval AA. That sounds British as well. So, but those are 50 cals. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure, but I think that was a Lend-Lease ship. Not 100% on that one, but I think it was. G-Class. Tribal. Tribal I do know a bit about. I think. I think this one was pretty good for AA, from what I've heard. I think I'm not sure. I'd have to get one of my books out to read through it again, but let me have a look. 20 more Oaklines, one with 40 more turret, which is there, and that I think they fitted that later. Well, this is a later model, rather, possibly. I'm not sure. They basically compensated for like a discrepancy in another destroyer class by fitting that there, I think, from what I remember reading. But either way, that's in the N class. Yeah. I mean, I think Gaijin have really got to stop looking at World Warships, because I think that's what they're doing for a lot of the development with regards to this, or the naval stuff, and with regards to gameplay mechanics as well. God damn it. Cap circles in the middle of an ocean, please. I mean, fucking, do I need to say anything about that, or do you guys need me to explain how retarded that is? HMS Enterprise, that's a cruiser? Light cruiser, maybe? Doesn't tell me any information about it. So I'd have to go and have a look and see if there's any there. No, of course not. That was silly. Updating what? Because I looked at that, it's updating my profile. What? And that's boats for Britain. No T-72 magazine too. Type 75, it is a premium. Oh, wow. On penetration 29 mils, and that's 8,200 golden eagles, and that is its only armament. You are fucking having a laugh, Gaijin. 50 millimeters of penetration. What? Oh, it's the 50 cal. Yeah. Still. That's at some point on Bahrain. You fucking jokers. Just when you thought things were maybe turning around for this guy, or this company, or what they're doing, they put that in at 8,200. It's not even rank 5. You fucking jokers. I mean, oh, damn it, man. Right, Italians, no new tanks. No new planes, possibly, I don't know. I need to have a look at that again, maybe. No new planes for Japan, obviously. Yeah. This is a premium content patch, pretty much. One plane, that's why I couldn't find it. For France, which is a bomber, which is very similar to one that's already in game, but this one gets H-Force. It's default armament, 12 of them. 20 mil and 20 mil turret. Just one shot in the back. Yeah. Any armor? Very little. Wow. Yeah, that's very similar to a couple of other planes for France. Like the ones before it, I think, and POTUS, that one. That's pretty similar. As far as anything else goes there, nothing. No new tanks. I thought that I honestly thought we were maybe going to get a load of clerk in this patch, from what I kind of read, but yeah, no. So, just to summarise, it's all about money, comrade. That's non-premium. Anything else new there for America? Don't think so. No other new premiums, comrade, bizarrely. No new American helicopters. No new American planes. Can anyone see a pattern here? Boats for America and boats for Germany. I'm sure everyone's going mental over those. No, oh sorry, yeah, that for Germany. I don't think they got. Are they getting any tanks? Let me have a look again. No. No, come meet. So no new tanks for Germany. New helicopters, one of which is copy paste straight from the American territory. Yeah. Two that were in territory, those BO-105s, are also surprisingly similar to the premium. And likewise, the Mi-24 is a copy paste from the Russian territory. The Alouette is new, but it's kind of just wow as far as armament goes and protection. Likewise, these have got literally no protection at all, and we just bring this up for you so you can see. That's the armor view, and there's nothing. So you can shoot this down with a pistol. I mean, quite literally, you could. And oh, did I mention? Yeah, sorry, I should go back to the plane that I was on about. This 7,100 Golden Eagles for a medium bomber, frontline bomber that doesn't even get Fritz X. How about that? How do you feel about that, folks? $7,100 Golden Eagles. I'm assuming that that is a player-made one, but I honestly couldn't tell you for sure. Either way, I find that price to be just comical, considering how effective bombers are at the moment. So maybe bombers will get a flight model buff in 1.83, along with this plane when it gets added in. No Fritz X there. Come with. I'm guessing default belt is better for that, but possibly not for this. I think that one may be better. I'm seeing something a bit odd on the wings at the moment. Is that air brakes? Yeah. It's a kind of dive bomber. That is accelerating pretty quick. Granted, 7,100 Golden Eagles for a bomber. I say pretty quick, it was accelerating quite fast down there. But mind you, this starts off at a minimum speed. If I took off from the airfield, I would like to see the acceleration with that. Or with that in mind. Yeah, see, the acceleration is not bad. That's pretty fucking quick, to be honest. Considering this is a twin-engine bomber, I assume. No internal view schematic? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I only see two engines there, but they are pretty chunky. As far as defensive armament goes, this gets 120mm, which I think is that one in the tail. And the rest are 13mm machine guns. So you've got two in the nose, two there, and two there. And it's overheating already. Ah, that feels good. Yeah, if it's player made, then again I still would question the price with this, if I'm completely honest, because the other player made vehicles that have been put into games, such as the AT219 and TA154, are a much lower battle rating. Two engines and one nacelle. Yeah, I think this is the one that I was thinking of that had a lot of problems with the engines as well. Well, mind you, there's this and there's a Heinkel 177. I think both of them did. The Germans did have a lot of problems with, well, engine design for the kind of more unusual bombers that they went for, or the more modern ones, I suppose. This one, I think, had problems with engine fires. And I think likewise the 177 also had problems of a similar nature. It was possibly due to the bombing of the industry and the kind of drop off in production and production quality. That's quite agile. It isn't getting above 300 miles an hour in level flight from what I'm seeing there, though. 100% throttle. It's still going though. Let me just keep it level. I'll ditch the bombs. I'm gonna bomb this small village. For the Reich. That's right. There we go. Engine. What? Oh, did I hit? I think I hit the engine with a bomb? Somehow? Question mark? I'm tempted to bet out now and see what happened there. Yeah, it's something must have... Yeah, the bomb must have hit the engine, I think. That seems to be a bit of a design flaw, if I'm completely honest. Maybe it isn't a good idea to take the big bombs with this. I don't think I've wiggled around that much, considering I was in that view, and I went like maybe like that, and then like that. If that doesn't really translate to much as far as the... Well, maybe it just don't. Maybe they should turn that down a little bit, possibly. Let me see if I can knock the other engine off. Oh, come on. Can we drop that out now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That went through the wing. What? I thought you could do your wing over like that. Did that not go through the wing? Oh. Yeah, I do know that I bombed the German village as well. I'm bombing everything in Germany at the moment with the German bomber. I thought I could hear a helicopter there. I'm getting flashbacks to rank 6. 18 seconds and then we blow up the nuclear power plant and irradiate Germany. How about that? 13. It's all gonna go up. Right. I'm gonna take it in though. Let's see if they fix the bomb damage thing. The planes. 3 seconds. We've got problems now. It's all over, Germany. Fallout for you. Haha! Eat that, Fritz! No, they're still not fixed bombs. Oh. Right, I just want to go back and watch the replay and see what happened with that engine. I think it was the bomb. It must have been the bomb. I'm sure it was the bomb. Let me just watch. It should be in the replays now. Wow. Why is that not even... Oh, I thought that was a thing. Have they turned it off? Game settings. Where's the autosave thing? I can't be asked to figure it out. Maybe it isn't for test flights, but I'm sure it was at one point. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just imagining it. It could be custom battles that I'm confusing it with. In fact, I'm probably right with that. But yeah, 7,100 gold in Eagles for that. Yeah. Without Fritz X. It doesn't get Fritz X. That's what we need to point out as well. Yeah, as far as this stuff goes, you've got the Type 75 MLRS, which is another comedy premium comrade. You're going to like this one. Okay. You ready? No planes for Japan. Alright? But they give them this. For 8,200 gold Negros, you can buy this at 7.0 battle rating with 30 rockets that can penetrate 50 millimeters of armour. 8,200 gold Negros, comrade. How about that? And considering those arm values, that can be hull breakable. How about that, potato, comrade? These rockets aren't heat, they're only HE. That's a rank 1. That was a Sherman. That was a, like, proper good hit, actually. that was a pushing. Now the next one, I think I have a little bit of a problem with. Especially when there's trees in the way. Lots of trees. Oh. Oh, brain. Oh, rockets even. Okay, there's so much smoke there I can't even tell if I'm in behind it or in front of it. Smoke, please. This should be on target. Oh, I think that went behind him there. There. Smoke. Try that one again. Yeah, that went behind. Alright, so drop it down a bit. Boom. That was a super nib. And the next one's an M103. These are all side shots, so in theory, you know, this is easy mode. If I try and take half of these on from the front, it's going to do fuck all. That went behind. Too low. Hit. No, hit cam. That was pretty close then. Hit. No, hit cam. No, I'm pen on the side of the turret. Interesting. Ah, this is the difference between the lower and upper rack, maybe? No? Because I haven't moved the mouse. And they both fell short. What did they go over? Probably went over, actually. Right, if he's burning, yeah, he's dead. So yeah, you can kill stuff from the side, well, American stuff. However, the monster, I can't turn. Okay, limited reverse on the rocket launcher apparently. And on penetration. Right, so yeah, these rockets only have 50 millimeters of penetration. 50.
Oh shit!
Basically, whoa. What was that? Was that a subscription or a donation? I can't see. Oh, it's Grando. Thank you, Grando. Welcome back, welcome back. Oh, wow, donuts. Alright, so yeah. This, I mean, like, against certain tanks, this can kill them. But you need specific hits and lots of kind of look with regards to the RNG element of it. What you'll also note here is that it's not reloading. That's because you've only got 30 shots. So once you've fired those, you basically have ammo. Imagine firing. Yeah. This is its 7.0 battle rating. 7.0. 8,200 Golden Eagles, comrade. Being at 7.0 battle rating means that it will fight against the IS-7. It will fight against the mouse as well. And it's got armour, which means it will get a hole broken. Seems like a fair price. I mean, shit, this will fight against T-32. It'll also fight against the T-29 and T-34 for America. It'll fight against the Canavan for the British. In theory, it can actually do stuff against all of those. If you're getting lucky shit with going off with the RNG, and if you're maybe attacking it from the side. But if you're attacking it on the front, then you're more reliant on the RNG, because you're basically looking for shots to hit the turret and for fragments to go down. On this, for example, I'm pretty much fucked. See? And how far away was I there? I mean, that wasn't even close. $8,200 gold niggers. Can you imagine this on Berlin? I mean, maybe it's better to be used as an AA platform. Shoot helicopters, because the rockets have actually got 15 kilometers range. Maybe that's it. 30 shots at a helicopter from this range. That's what this is going to be useful for. But at the battle range, it's not going to ever fight him. What's going off there? I think something's maybe broken a little bit. There appears to be like some kind of growth going off there. Don't know, have I broken the aerial? I think I broke the aerial. Shit. Oh no. Okay. Well, they are HE rockets, so at the end of the day, you know, that's almost the best thing to use this thing for. Because you've got a 50 cal as well, right? And that can go all the way around. You see, with the rockets, you can't do that. And if a helicopter player knows it, they'll be like, sneak up on this guy. But then you go, and shoot him with 50k, see? Be proper, like, 5-on. Well, sort of. Anyway. Now, the problem is this. You see, I wasn't even close to that guy. So, basically, using this in an urban environment is a recipe for disaster. How fast can you fire him? Pretty quick, I guess. God, that noise though. There's no more. Right, well that was 3 of the racks in that time period. So that wasn't bad. I mean, I'm down to 7 rockets left now. Maybe you can ripple fire this. I don't think I've got a key set up for it. Maybe I should do. Oh. Ripple. Might change rate of fire now. Him. No, I don't see it. Oh, it's because it's tank. Shit. It's not going to be there, is it? Is it? Or is it that? Let me try something. Oh no. Add. Special. No. No. Die! Yeah, so this is kind of... yeah. It's a bit of a joke, I think. I don't know. I mean, maybe the reason why it's so expensive is because a player made it, like with the JU288. Which is likewise going to be pretty useless, I guess. I mean, it's a bomber at the end of the day. Do I need to say anything about that and how it works out in RB for bombers? What I want to try, though, is I want to see what the radius is, or the safe zone for shooting these rockets. Because I'm honestly not sure. Alright, I'm not dead. He's not dead. Oh my god. Alright, where was that penning exactly? I think that was doing weird shit. Going through the roof. Let me just go to the hangar and let me have a look at the T-95. Because I've heard, you know, stuff about HE being special. And it wouldn't surprise me if this is in the same boat for that level of special. So yeah, you can go through there. Yeah, what's happening there is the rocket's hitting, like, the cupola. And although the cupola is shaped to deflect fragments upwards, the fragments are going downwards. Special. And the fragments are going in here, through the roof. Right, so, yeah, back to the stuff, or premiums coming. That is 8,200 golden eagles. I was laughing about that earlier. I should just replay you the laughter from that. But I'm not going to, because it was earlier in the stream. Let me just go on to the next one. And yeah, France get a bomber. That's it as far as I'm aware. There's nothing else there. The other thing as well that we get is no tanks for Britain. So Britain are fucked still. No planes for Britain. And we get lots of fair miles for Britain. I mean, lots of fair miles. Yeah. Obviously, we also spoke, that's CBT, by the way, or that's going to be CBT, so you have to buy either that or that to be using these. Okay. Now I just want to look at the RP costs for these things. 14,000 for that, that is a PT boat. 50,000 for that, that's a PT boat. 18,000 for the first destroyer, and for that, 100,000. Now, the way I see this going, now I can see actually that's a light cruiser. It wasn't telling me that before. But yeah, as far as this is going, that being at such a low amount of RP, and it's also rank 4, question mark, Tim, means, the way I see it, is we're going to get another one ranked down here, rank 5. That's going to be heavy cruisers, maybe even battle cruisers, and then rank 6 will be battleships. I wonder if I'm right with that. I wonder. Battleships, and then rank 10 will be carriers, I guess. But, yeah, who knows. I think as far as all of this goes, is it's all down to how people are going to be playing it. One thing I am pissed about, and I will say that quite out loud, is the Elco 80-foot PT-109, that's the JFK PT-109, I believe, that has had its BR decreased by 3 since I bought it. So now that is going to be shit for grinding. The reason why I bought that was to do the grinding, right? That is useless for that, because you've got 2 more ranks above it. And it's a PT boat. And you've got destroyers sat, you know, here. As far as they go as well, as far as destroyers go, let me just look at Germany. Oh, look. No, it won't fight against it, will it? No, but, yeah, you've got the fucking PT-109 against that. I wonder how that's going to work out. Come read. The way that they've got this entire setup going with them kind of copying off World Warships, so you've got cap points. The entire mess of gameplay is just... I don't even want to think about it half the time. And I don't want to put myself through the fucking effort of grinding all that shit out. Did we get Russian boats, by the way? Yeah, we got Russian shit as well. There you go. Sorry, shit, I mean, ships. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, does anyone really care about any of that? There isn't any new helicopters for Russia, by the way. They get one new tank destroyer, which is this comedy vehicle. And I mean, do I need to say anything about that? Hang on a sec, let me just put some music on. This summarizes it in my mind. I will just, say that right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? There you go. How to kill 4 Russians in a tank. Very quickly and easily. You put them in this. That isn't the premium. Somehow. Oh, and yeah, -5 gun depression. And I mean, god damn it. Alright, no new tanks. Other than that, well, if you can call that a tank, I call it a coffin. No new helicopters. No new planes. We do get bows, obviously. Bows. For what they're worth. More bows for Germany, obviously. Well, I say obviously. We're getting bows, obviously. We're not getting boats for Japan, Italy, or France. But we are getting them for Russia, Germany, America. They're coming out of CPT and they're going to be OBT. Britain are getting boats, but they're being CBT. Now, I did mention this before, let me just reiterate it. You have to buy that or that in order to play Brit boats. The others are coming into the game. So that means that, as far as I'm aware, anyone can start playing. Okay? Is everyone clear on that? I hope everyone's, up to speed. Right, let me just catch back up on chat. It's kind of trash they're not giving British any attention with tanks yet. I completely agree. It's just, I don't know what they're doing. Why are they doing this with Britain and as far as the tech tree goes? It's like literally they don't want people to play them. They put that in, when was that? 2 patches ago now? 1 patch ago? I mean, it's not from the latest one, but that's not anything amazing. They have got other stuff they can put in, including versions of the Challenger, comrade. Better ones. There are the ATGM platforms they can put in as well. I need to say that. There are possibly other premiums they could put in, unfortunately, comrade. But there is. And they don't. They just leave it to Wallow. They put in the Warrior last patch, which was great, but where's the rest, Gaijin? Please. Boats are one thing, tanks are another. Planes are another as well. Going back to Russia, no new premium planes coming. I don't think I can see any there, unless there's a bundle or something hidden. I mean, I'm laughing because I know these guys, and from what I can see of this so far, it's just comedy time. No new helicopters, one new tank, which is that comedy vehicle. No new premiums there. No new tanks. And I know that the T-72's been in the game file since 1.81, but it's not in this patch. I mean, T-72 is better than T-64. Well, sort of, maybe. The later variants. But either way, it's not there. No new version T-80 or additional modification for that, as far as I'm aware. Let me just double check that. I mean, they may be sneaky putting era blocks like that, comrade. Are those era? No, it's just normal era. BV, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. I think that might be the proper BV era 5 or era 3. I'm not sure. I need to relog. Let me just relog, then I can possibly check this stuff properly. I do apologise about this, folks, but as far as the dev server goes, the dev server is the dev server, so things may change as well. Prices may fluctuate to come in. New bomb loads for the P-38, you hear? Alright. They're on. Maybe it's for the premium one. It did patch something there as well. Maybe they're hot patching the dev server. Someone here from Gaijin watching my stream. Let me have a look. There's a guy called Grandfather Sexy. Fanny Sec. I'm not sure if these are Russian names, you see, so I'm just reading them out. Polizei, that sounds German. Obsidian Cheveline. Stone Arts, do you work for Gaijin? Vasid. W. Kin. Grandel, it's you, ain't it? I'm surprised. It's either Shinzu or someone else. I don't know. It is Stone Arts, okay. He's admitted to it. He works for Gaijin. Right, so let me just recheck everything now. It's still not giving me all of the shit I should be getting. Well done, Gaijin. Nice to see that you've, you know, been doing stuff. Yeah, so boats. No premium boats for comrades. I mean, I'm laughing because I looked at the German territory. Whoa, they've gone. They had. I'm sure they had. They did as well. They've gone. I think something has changed. That's gone as well. Am I even on the dev server? Maybe not. Hang on a sec. Let me just log out and relog back in again. I may have clicked. No, I'm sure I clicked on the right one. Let me just double check. Sorry about this, folks, but. Shh! I didn't launch 1.81. You're lying. Tanio, tell him. Tell him, Tanio. Tanio is going to speak to you. He's going to tell you the truth. Oh, he's pointed his ass towards the microphone. Oh. Tanio, please. No farting. We have liftoff. Ah! I've got the box! Tanio, get off the mouse! No! You're not in control! You don't control me, cat! No, you don't. Get off. It's a monster. It's gonna eat you. Oh, magic. It's all magic, I tell you. I have nothing to do with this. Okay, so now I can basically see everything new that's been added quite easily. Rewards, what? Wow. I've been rewarded. Lost at us. No. Come on, kitty. Get off that. Nope. Ah! Ah! He's fighting me for the mouse. Let me put it onto push to talk so you can hear all of this. He's fighting me. Get off, cat. I can barely control the mouse. There we go. Right, you should be able to hear me now. Alright, so yeah. As far as stuff goes, let's have a look. As you saw there, I got this stuff that's getting out of this patch. That's all of the helicopters. The French plane. But didn't get the boats. Because I've not bought any of the boats for Britain, maybe? TM? Or maybe that's just a given? I don't know. No, they didn't give me the boats. You bastards. Well, luckily for me, I've got enough convertible RP to do that. If I wanted all of that, I can just convert RP all the way down. Or maybe not. And I can't buy that with Golden Eagles. I'm almost tempted to try and convert that into what's it called? Gaijin coins. And then convert that into money to buy that. I don't think it'll work, unfortunately. But yeah, no tax for Britain, no new planes for Britain, boats for Britain, lots of females for Britain. I did have a look at these earlier, so I'm not going to go through them again. I can't actually drive them out unless I buy a thingy-bob, and I'm not doing that. So, on to Japan, got that. I've got that through the dev server thingy-bob. Well, thingy, even. I did take this out earlier. I'm not going to do it again now because I've done that, and that was funny. Kind of. I can take it out into battle now if I wanted to. But I really... Yeah. After seeing how good it is, I really can't be asked. That's the new bomber for France. Let me just show you this. Looks very similar to one of the other French bombers. Lots of the other French bombers, if I'm completely honest. Defensive armament may be improved. It does actually have a foreign fired cannon, or two possibly. Yeah, one there and one there. Armour is minimal, is what I would call it, and it's got a 3-man crew, one of which is kind of useless. He's saying here, that's the bombardier, I guess. Yeah. They don't get any new tanks, unfortunately, and they don't get any boats. Italy don't get anything other than a kick in the face, thanks to the repair costs on most of their planes. That's surprisingly low, but you may see a slight increase shortly. I complain about the Abrams, and that is offensive. Like, really quite offensive. More so considering that they don't up to it instead. Like, put it up to 6.0, for example, or 6.3 even. It's more than twice the cost of an Abrams, or an Abrams, a IP-M1 even. Look at the B-Twin 924. Yeah, but those are fighters. The G6 is a fighter. It's not a bomber. I mean, you must be freaking... I don't know how to really describe it. If you want to continually find bombers in this game, you really have to have a certain state of mind. A very special state of mind, I think. The repair cost for that is 33,000. That's come down in cost as far as I'm aware. But then again, mine is stock. I could buy all of them. I'm just thinking about it because I've got the Golden Eagles to do now, just to see how much that will cost. Likewise, I'll have to do that for the B-29 as well. And 40,000, pretty much the same as the fighter. And that's at 8.0 powering. As far as the B-29 goes, let's have a quick look at that. Like I say, this isn't spaded, so I'm going to have to spade that out just to check it. At the moment, it costs 51,000. And it's not spaded. Wow. I mean, this is at 6.3 powering, so it does get let off, and it doesn't always get clubbed by jets, just most of the time. But let's just look at this. 55,000. What the fuck? Did that, like, barely go up there? Well, either way. Let's go back to the T-80BV, which is the reason why I relogged in the first place, and have a look at the era blocks that have been added. Oh, no! No! Smoke! Why smoke? Why? Yeah, we looked at this yesterday, did we not? And it had a covering over there with the smoke launchers on it. In fact, the smoke launchers are bloody there. That doesn't increase the amount of shots you get with the smoke. What the fuck? You have to research the smoke to get the era block, so Grandel. Look, it's connected by an arrow. But once you've got that, it uninstalls that. But you still get smoke. Okay. Yeah. Let me have a look at this. So, can we check helicopters? No. Because that would be useful. Can we check heated gems maybe? Or heat? Oh, it's just the pants heat round. There we go. Oh no! No! 140 went up to there, 128 on that. That's because it's hitting 2 of them, I think. Yeah, I'd guess. 164 if it's right on the angle. Wow. Wow. Well, you're saying AP bias confirmed. Well, the stock ammo, I mean, like the 735. Oops. Isn't that not the stock ammo for the Abrams? Well. Yeah, you got the coffin, which is there, 3.7 battle rating. That's actually dropped to 0.3 battle rating since I've relogged. Oh, it's set for arcade now. Wow. Okay. Realist battles. There, 4.0. And that can get killed by a 50 cal on the side at close range. Yeah. I think the less said about that, the better. It can also get killed horrifically by 50 cals from the top with 10mm of armour there. I mean, you are talking about... This is literally what I imagine would have been a coffin for the Russians. Like, rather than, like, what's it called? Stalin sending his political prisoners off to the Gulag, he would make them drive this and let them fight against Tiger 2Hs. Or maybe he gave it to the Chinese and they used it in the Korean War to send, likewise, political prisoners off to war to fight against American 50 cals from the roof. Because this is just a death trap. You've got pitiful armour there, 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 there. But that, I say pitiful, I mean that will stop a 50 cal, pretty much. If you're kind of lucky, sort of, come in. Well, it should. But on the side, it's just murder. The design, let me look at the weight. This is the only other thing I need to know. 9.5 tons. That's pretty light. Let me just pimp this out. Performance-wise, I don't care about the parts FPO or all that kind of crap. That's not going to alter the performance. But this is... I just want to do a quick test drive for this. Oh, god damn it. Just to see how fast it goes on the spot. Really couldn't give a crap about the gun. It's a 57mm Russian gun. I mean, how many other vehicles have it in this game? Come with. And we'll do a quick test drive. I just want to see how quickly it can traverse on the spot. Because if it can, that's not bad. I don't think it's amazing. I'll just check its forward speed out. Bearing in mind this is cross country, so a slight loss of traction. .21 miles an hour. T-34 I think would do better than that. It's quite light, 9.5 tons is pretty light, but I'm guessing this can be hull broken, considering the arm values on it and the rules for hull breaking commit, if they're applied. Commit. I don't think it's going to be that good, considering its armour. The arm is so weak that it, you know, if it can be hull broken, and considering it's such a compact vehicle, you know, if you aim for the engine compartment and you hull break it on the engine or transmission, that's a pretty big engine. The transmission's obviously right at the back and runs all the way through to the engine, but yeah, any shot to the back is going to hit that. Any shot forward of that is going to hit crew and ammo. And then you've got the gun breech at the front for the other comedy hull break. I've already done the Top 75, dude. Oh, you mean the actual battle? Oh, God. I don't know if I can be honest. Most of the time I don't even bother with that. Considering how pathetic that thing is, it's just going to be terrible in my mind. Considering it's got, you know, 50 millimeters of pen. The fire rate as well also isn't amazing, so, you know, it's not going to do much, if you understand what I mean. This is stock ammo? That just penned. Oh, it's penning this side skirt, I think. Side skirt, even. Yeah, okay. Can't be funny. It can't be horrible. It can only be fun. Well, I think you may be lying a little bit there, just a little bit. You'd never lie to me. You told me that you worked for Gaijin. Right, I need to buy some silver lines, so. Oh, my hand slipped. It may slip again. 7.0. All my presets are gone to shit now. Fuck. I can't be asked to do a 7.0 lineup, so I'll do. It's a crab crew as well. And I'm taking this in at 10.0. Wait, RB. Wow. Bot fight. Here we go. Must be. I'm guessing it's a bot fight. Well, I'm going to be slapping the keyboard quite a bit, so I'm going to put it back on to push to talk. Because I have to use my penis. Sorry, I meant to do that. What the fuck? It threw me to France and started the battle search. What? And it's telling me there that there's a... No. Oh, gosh. Wow, still nuts. It's the same map. Is it the same battle? No. Oh, they got a chopper. Cool, where are you, boy? Where are you? I'm gonna give you some... Well, maybe not, he's probably gonna die very shortly. Alright. Oh, bloody terrain. No, he was mine! Honest, see, I can elevate. Look. Gets up. Now I can depress the speed. This is totally useful in battle. Look at that depression. It's like watching a snail. I mean, you know, do stuff. Is another helicopter? Maybe? I can hear another helicopter. There, haha, come here. Now I'm gonna slip so I can't aim. Fire the rockets at the scum! Can't see him. Can you see him? I can't see him. I lost him. Oh, he's dead. Okay, I didn't get him. That was a gepard. You bastard. You bastard. Top 75 is a comedy mistake. Sorry, comedy premium mistake commit. At your expense. Oh. Did he just miss me? I think he did. And I got a hit, but no hit count. And that's a striker as well, I think. Can I see anything? Oh, it was a bagel? Maybe? I don't know. No, it's still alive. I need more rockets. Let's see how long it takes to reload, shall we? This is with an expert crew. This crew isn't aced. I should have aced it, to be honest, but I don't think that would make much difference because the crew itself may need boosting on crew level even. And it's going to reload one rocket at a time. Okay, I'm going to go and have a shit. I'll be right back. Wow, it's still reloading. Okay, I'm not going to get a... actually, I might go to the chip shop whilst it's reloading, thinking about it. Yeah, possibly. Right, I'm back. I didn't go to the chippy. But that was a long reload rate. Anyone count it? Anyone count that reload rate? How long it lasted for? Oh, that was a MiG. I thought it was a chopper. Shit.
Multiple strategic zones are captured.
Yeah, that was almost half my load. Whoa, look at that reload rate. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. And now it stopped. Yeah, I wasn't watching that before. I obviously, went to the toilet and then went to grab a bite to eat as well. But it appears to be slightly broken, maybe, possibly, sort of. Team killed by a helicopter. No, I actually fired a rocket. I do lie. I did it on purpose because I was bored. Honest. Can anyone else see a problem here with the team setup for helicopter RB? I mean, I'm pretty sure that adding Germany onto the Russian side isn't going to improve chances of winning for Russia. But by adding it to the German side, it's definitely not going to increase the chances of winning for Russia. Only 3 German helicopters have guns. Yeah, but they've all got ATGMs, I believe. If I go to the Germans. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's that. Shit. Fuck. I forgot. Yeah. That gets guns. No, it doesn't. Okay, my mistake. No, it does. Wait, what? Yeah, that maybe gets guns. Gets snaps as well, with 2 mils of pen. I mean, why would you not want that? Or these, which are SS-11s, and if you don't know what they are, those are keyboard-controlled missiles. So I'm imagining that those are going to be keyboard-controlled missiles. Let me just try it out and see. No, it's mouse controlled, I think. It is! Which is weird. Okay, what happened to the mouse control? Exactly. Where did that one go? It's going into space. I didn't do that. Alright, so maybe you've only got like 1 second of mouse control? Or 2? You've only got 4 rockets or missiles, right? But these are SS-11, so I imagine they've got a short range. That's not actually following the cursor. What? And apparently they just got mines of their own after a certain range. Okay. Yeah, one thing I looked at earlier and was a bit like, I mean, this thing with 9.7 bat rating for helicopters. Why? Because at 9.7 bat rating, that makes such a 9.7 bat rating. It's just, oh man, the amount of different vehicles this is going to fight with. It's just astronomical. You know, there's such a variance of vehicles at 9.7 bat rating that it's, yeah, I mean, it's always going to be top tier, basically. Can you not see? Basically, what I'm on about is the compression. And that you've got 10.0 helicopters, AH-1Z, Mi-35M. As far as these go, 9.7, 10.0, no difference at all. As far as, BRs go. Because 9.7 will get straight up tiered into 10.0. It's 0.3 bat rating difference. Likewise, 9.3, 10.0. 9.0, 10.0. It's as simple as that. The only difference is that the 8.0s and Germany don't get any. So every single helicopter Germany gets will get up-tiered into a 10.0 again. And there's only 2 10.0 helicopters, one for America and one for Germany. Russia. And they're also saying the premium thing, that in a bundle with the Leopard, that which is at 9.0. So if you use this with your helicopter, You're ripping it into 10.0 game, basically. All of the time. As far as this goes, this gets... Is this the special... Yeah, these are the American versions of the SS-11s, is it? I think, yeah. Which is why it says, requires modification SS-11. Can wait. It also gets Hydras, but these aren't shitty rockets that the... that gets, at least. Snebs. The bad Snebs. The really bad Snebs. This doesn't get any different variations of weaponry, and likewise doesn't get any armour. So, yeah. 8 shots, though. With that, this is another thing I find comical, right? That's 9.7 battle rating, 8 shots with toes, okay? Let me just check the penetration on them. 630 mil, okay? Have a look at this. Have I tested the mobility yet? Yeah, no. Helicopter flight models for other helicopters, i.e. the Huey, that, and the AH-1G. Mind you, I did fly that stock, so it may get better. And likewise, that have been very sluggish and not necessarily like what I would call a helicopter. So I'm not necessarily expecting these to have what I would call helicopter flight models. They may be tiny and maneuverable, but this is a big but. And I cannot lie. Well, no, that's all lyrics, sorry. Yeah. There, you read that? Right? And that basically means that you get, well, let's see. How many bullets do you think you're going to need to kill this plane? Or helicopter, even? I mean, I call it plane. It would have a plane flight model, I guess. Yeah. I mean, this thing and bullets are bad. There's probably the reason why they didn't put guns on it. Is that if one of the guns got knocked out of alignment and ended up being shot that way, it would hit the fuel tanks, or control lines, or crew and kill everyone. Because it's got no armour. And these are held on with very flimsy things. Yeah. That's a bit of a better kind of, metal structure. As far as I know, though, this, or rather this variant of, well, this line of helicopters, did actually have gun mountings. Gaijin have just decided to not give them the guns because they don't have any armour. But saying that, that basically means you're going to be using these at range with the ATGMs. Did anyone guess or spot the difference between these two, by the way? I mean, this does have lower pen missiles, but it gets 8 of them. That only gets 6. Same battle rating. That's rank 5, that's rank 6. Speed is lower as well. This is faster than that. Mind you, that's stock, so I imagine that might increase as well. None of the hellos have much armor. Well, you say that. They don't in game currently. this is a problem for this helicopter in particular. Being that it should possibly have more armour on the fuselage, a little bit more. And likewise is probably true of the AH-1Z. I honestly couldn't tell you as far as that's concerned. For certain, at least, anyway. I've not really researched the vehicle. Anyway, on to America. Now, I have been through this already, so you'll have to bear with me if I go through it quickly. We've got a new T-32 being put in. It's the T-32E1. And do you want to know what the difference is? The difference is it doesn't get a machine gun port. There. That's the difference, as far as I'm aware. Yeah. The gun's the same. The battery is the same. And as far as planes go, there, yeah, planes. And as far as boats go, they've added in a couple of new premium boats. There. That's my boat that I'll probably never ever use. Rest in pieces, JFK boat. And German boats. I'm kind of tempted to try and take the Regiment Flippin, the JU-188. Let me just boost the research on this so I can actually, check to see if there's anything else. I don't see anything else there that's highlighted. Likewise with this stuff, it would show 50% on it, like that, if there was anything. The JU-288 I've already had a look at. Just bring this up again so you can see it. Very little armour. Very little armour. Apart from... No, that's pretty weak as well. Yeah, you're just going to get ripped to bits by 50 cals with this thing. I mean, no, it's not going to be pretty. That's a 5.3 battle range. That's P51 territory, but it's also P47M territory. And P47M versus this is going to lead to one salty German, I think. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, the boats. Did I show you all those? Yeah, those are the boats. Golden Eagle's Destroyer? No, Minesweeper. Ooh. Interesting, though, that's there. Because I'd probably say that is worth getting if it was cheaper. Because look, 250. Wow. Oh man, it makes me laugh. That's a 20mm cannon, and that gets a 15mm cannon. Otherwise, that's pretty much the same boat. That's actually faster though. Ooh. Oof. The 20mm is so much heavier. Right, and yeah, I've already been through that. So, Russia boats. I mean, I don't know, does anyone care about any of this stuff? Like, especially the Russian stuff, because I couldn't give a crap about this crap. Quite literally. And I have seen that before. Wow, they put it there. It's got a Shvak. Wow. Rather than 12.7. Yeah, I can't see the other bundle MLRS thing because I don't own it. Likewise for the S100 for the Germans. I wish I'd bought that, to be honest, rather than the PT109. But the S100 came in later. Like a couple of months later, I think it was, maybe. Yeah. Maybe it was weeks, I'm honestly not sure. But either way, I wasn't fussed about buying it at the time, and I'm kind of still not fussed about buying into it, or buying into any of the other tech trees, including the British, for that matter. From what I've seen with naval warfare, according to Gaijin Entertainment. No new helicopters for Russia. And yeah, that's about it really. Someone did mention P-38 bombs, so I'll have a quick look at those shortly. Can't check any of that out, unfortunately, because reasons. And P-38, let's have a quick look. Nope. 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 Although that gets bazookas now. I don't think it did do when I first got it. 5 and something years ago. Oof. That gets bombs. Oh my god. I think that's new. I think that is new. That gets bombs as well. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Does that... Oh. Is that new as well? That may be new. I don't remember seeing that before. Mind you, I've already got it, so probably... No, I don't know. Are they new? Anyone know? Anyone care? Prim P-38 there? Nah. That didn't get bombs before, it doesn't get bombs now, okay. Did they? Did they get the HVAs before? Yes, you know, and yes, you do care. Therefore, you are not a Gaijin employee, you liar, stone arse. You're such a liar. See, I figured you out. I've caught you out in it. Admit it. If you were a Gaijin employee, you wouldn't care. Quite simply. It did have 10 HVs before, okay. Alright, anything new there? I mean, if anyone can spot anything that I've not spotted or cares about, then please shout out. But I can't see anything new there. No sounds. I mean, I could buy down to the Going Eagle now, but it's just on the dev server side. Really can't be honest. Hey, helicopters at the moment are just pants as far as I'm concerned. I mean, literally the best ones are there. And likewise, there. Even though that's kind of shit. In comparison to the AH-1Z. It gets a similar amount of rockets, I believe. Let me just check it. Yeah, 16 rockets. 16 missiles. And it can also carry rockets with that as well. And yeah, it can do stuff with those in the same way as the AH-1Z. But the AH-1Z, I believe, is a little bit quicker. Possibly, maybe. But the damage models for both are probably a little bit funky, to say the least. One thing that I have, you know, with as far as the Germans go, they don't have a 10.0 at the moment. So, yeah. I mean, I can kind of understand why, because they don't have guns on for the most part, but that's their 9.7, which is the P variant with the, yeah, the long barrel 20 mils, or 23 mils is it? 30 mils. Okay. Yeah, there. But that's only 9.7. Possibly to do with the ammo count in that regard. Honestly, not sure. You can also put gun pods on that as well. And that will take 4 rockets alongside it, or missiles rather. Pah, brain. Yeah. So there's that. It's interesting, though, to note that basically the more effective vehicles that Germany are going to have in their territory for the helicopters are both foreign vehicles, being that one and that one. In the helicopter kind of combat role, or event mode rather. Helicopter mode even. In Tank RB, these may be slightly more useful, sort of. But as far as the speed goes for all of these, they're all around about the same speed. So, 150 miles an hour top speed. That's slow as fuck as far as like aircraft goes. I mean, like a PO2 could almost keep up with that. And probably will do if it's not handled correctly. So, they're not exactly fast. I mean, a Chaika will catch them, for Christ's sakes. And a Chaika will mince one of these. God damn it. Okay, let me just buy that so it's off the list of things to buy. Yes. Not unless I do the same thing for that. Now, I already know the cost of that. That was 7,100 golden eagles. That's the other new vehicle, and that's a joke. That's 7,100 golden eagles, as far as I'm concerned. PO2 falls apart past 180 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I know. But, like I said, I mean, like, if a PO2 flew after one of those, I'd give odds on the fucking PO2 winning the dogfight. Basically, because the German helicopters don't have guns. And if he sneaks up on one of them, bearing in mind that he has a helicopter rotor blade going off over his head, and the PO2 has a small, pitiful engine, in theory, the PO2 could sneak up on one of these and kill it with his gunner, like, from just flying straight underneath it going forwards. If he's hovering to fire missiles, which these are going to be doing, then the PO2 will be able to catch it. Because they won't be moving. And considering there's no armour and the crew are slap bang right next to each other, I think that's going to be relatively easily done. Right. Well, I think that's about everything, really. For what there is. Don't think they've mentioned anything about maps. Could be mistaken, but don't think there is anything. You think they'll be great for it? They may be better in certain respects in that they're possibly more agile than the helicopters that we've seen, such as the Huey and the Hinds. But as far as comparison to the Cobras go, because the Cobras are pretty quick and they also are fairly agile, the AH-1Z is going to probably mess them up, which is a good thing that they're going to be on their side in the helicopter event, but a bad thing considering that they won't be in Tank RB. Unless Gaijin are going to switch the flick on the NATO matchmaker for Tank RB, then Germany is going to end up on the shit end of the stick with the helicopters in that mode. The helicopters are going to get swatted out of the sky pretty quickly, I think. Though they may have lower spawn points cost, I don't know. I mean, this is Gaijin we're talking about. Half of this is made up whilst they're sat on the toilet, I think. During the lunch break, or if they're allowed a lunch break, sorry. I don't know. I wouldn't like to speculate. But as far as, their use goes, from what I've seen of helicopters, they're just going to get murdered. And yeah, that's about it really, I think. I think I've pretty much covered everything there.